and welcome to Retech, and today we're going to cover a video game. You can hear it playing in the background, and it's called Rotator, and it was a game that was produced for the Commodore Amiga range of computers, and it will work well on the 5, the 6 and the 1200 and the 5 Plus as well. And it's kind of a modern take on a classic puzzle platformer game, and we're going to go into a little bit more depth shortly on this video, but I'm going to give it a quick adult review because obviously these games, when they were out in the 90s, would have been aimed at the more kind of games player, sort of child stroke enthusiast market, and I'm looking at it from a very different perspective, coming from a person from, you know, the 21st century. So this machine is a classic gaming machine. I mean, obviously it wasn't brought out originally, the Amiga range as an entirety wasn't brought out as a gaming machine. It was meant to be a more serious machine, but it became one of the kind of quintessential and classic gaming machines throughout its lifespan. And it's great to see companies like Cytronic now supporting the Amiga range and producing or promoting games that have been written in the 21st century for these 20th century micros. So this game is very well produced, as is all of the Cytronic packaged and marketed items, and this is no exception. It's very glossy, very slick, the finish is fantastic, and you wouldn't really know it came out yesterday basically, rather than back in the 1990s, because it wouldn't look out of place on the shelf in a modern game store. But the game itself, I quite enjoyed this game. It is very, very infuriating at times, especially with the control side of it. It's very hard to learn the control side of this game because it's not your usual point and squirt game, and it also needs a little bit more thought, and that's where this game has its strengths, because I spent quite a few hours just sitting down and enjoying this game, and it was very well made. Graphics were great, the sound was very good, the intro music is very good, and the actual whole package is virtually A1. Now, what I think would let it down from a child's point of view is the control, because it takes a lot of learning to control your rotator or your ball throughout the entire game. And it's not an easy game, and it's not a 5-minute wonder game, which for me was brilliant because I enjoyed playing this. But I kind of see that the younger kind of enthusiasts might find it a little bit more difficult, or maybe even infuriating at times, because I actually found myself thinking, this is getting infuriating, trying to get that ball through a certain gap to flick a certain switch and so on. Took a lot of time and effort and skill, but as I said, that's probably what made the game. So what I'm going to do is pass it over to my younger enthusiast, Brenden, and he's possibly around the age of when people started getting these machines, especially the 600, and he would have been around this age where they'd been asking for this style of game on this platform. So let's take a look.
So most of the so most of these discs are from the 19s, not most of these discs are from the 9 most of these discs are from the 9 So today I'm going to be playing on a Commodore 600, and I'm going to play this new game called Rotator. And the graphics of the Commodore 64 and the other computers what I've played on isn't as good as the graphics on the Commodore 600, and I haven't really been playing on computers that much, and I haven't played on the Commodore 600 before, and I think it's all about aliens because it has this alien spaceship on, and I think we can be the alien, or I think we're just a person trying to find the alien, and the alien will give us some good stuff. And here's the stuff what I might be doing, and I think that's the alien there, there and there. I think it's on all the pictures, and it's got very good graphics of the picture and colouring. And the way that they spelled Rotator is quite good. Okay, I'm going to be opening this to show you what discs look like, because most people who are 7 or 8 don't get to see discs because everything's online. So this is what one of the discs look like, and it's pretty cool, the outlining of it and everything. And it's the second type of disc because it says disc 2 on it. Most of these discs are from the 90s, and not a lot of people get to see these discs. Now I'm going to put disc 2 in. So disc 1 is out, now time to put in disc 2. Disc 2 is in now. Oh, the game is ready now. I don't know what this is. Ooh. How do I jump and stuff? Ooh, oh, now I know, I think. I don't even know what to do. The graphics is good, yes, the graphics is so good, and yeah, and is that a picture of a chicken? Is that chicken?
3.
I don't even know what to do.
2, 1.
What do I do? I think this is a bouncy chicken.
Exit open.
Ah!
Water.
I think it's pretty good. All I need to know is just how to control it properly and do everything what I need to do. First part of the game was good. I liked it. I don't know what level I should do. I think this level. So now I'm going to be doing, oh my god, now I'm doing a new level. Oh, I'm not even controlling. Okay. I don't even know how to jump. I think he jumped on his own. Try. Yeah. Fire, 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 fire. It's a bit hard to do this. Oh yes! Oh hook! No! Retry. I do not know what I just done. I think I just like... Yeah, I got a new world. Oh, cool! This world is cool. It's pretty hard.
Exit open.
It's a massive album. Or something. I pressed exit by accident. I do not know how to play this game.
One. Exit open.
Me? What was it? Yeah. It's a bit hard because the red bit was going up. I can't really get past it because every time I fall down, there's a timer goes 3, 2, 1, and when 1 is done, you die, which is pretty hard. The game was good, but the only bad part about it was when the red bit was rising up. It was the red bit was rising up a bit too fast because it was rising up every second. It was a bit hard to control, and the graphics are very good, very good, I should say. And yeah, you see, it was just a little hard because of the red bit going up. That was the only hard bit about it.
So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed watching Brenden give his review on this game, and I hope you liked a review from two different ends of the spectrum. Basically, the original owners of one of these machines and the new to the Commodore 600 and these kind of games from his perspective. And I kind of agree with most of what he said, and I thought that they would have found it hard, which is one of his comments throughout this video. But overall, he enjoyed the game, and he spent about 3 hours playing it, and he eventually got a lot further than what you see on the video, and he seemed to really enjoy it. But his favourite platform game on one of these machines is the Batman series of games, and I can kind of see why they're easier to get into straight off the mark. But overall, very nice game. If you want a game that's going to give you a little bit of a challenge, if you want a game that's going to not be a 5-minute wonder, and if you want a game that's very well presented, packaged, programmed, written, and has some very nice music and sound effects to it, then go to Cytronic's website and order a copy, okay? They do various kind of copies, from downloads all the way through to a single, or rather a basic disc, all the way through to a premium plus and so on. And there's a lot of options if you really want to take a look at them, so pay them a visit. You might find another game on there that you like as well, and you are supporting people who write this software. You are supporting the people who produce the games for your treasured classic machine. So thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, so thank you.